In this example, we are going to demonstrate how to get a simple ASP.NET web application running with your Windows Azure SDK kit and get it to run locally. So the prerequisites are you need to have downloaded and installed the Windows Azure Software Dev Kit, and you'll need an instance of SQL Server Express Edition running locally. Let's go ahead and spin up VS 2010, pick Cloud, Windows Azure Cloud Service. For this demo, all we need is the ASP.NET WebRole. And since we're going to be doing some data binding in this example, let's go ahead and add a SQL connection inside of VS 2010. And we will need to supply the fully qualified DNS name to our node in the cloud. Give it the credentials we supplied when creating this instance in the cloud. And let's go ahead and pick a database, Adventure Works. Click OK. And let's go ahead and use link to SQL for our data binding. Add. And just select data, link to SQL class. And let's go ahead and name our DBML file Adventure Works. Let's go ahead and expand our SQL node over here. And I'm going to go ahead and select all the tables and just drag it over to our design surface of our DBML file. Okay, all of our tables have been moved over. Let's go ahead and build this project so it's aware of the data context. Go ahead and open up our default page here. Click on the design surface, and for this demo we'll be using DevExpress UI components because they're my favorite. You can wreak the same amount of havoc using the out-of-the-box .NET UI components. You don't need DevExpress. Let's go ahead and add a link data source. Configure it. Let's go ahead and tell it to use the AdventureWorks data context. And let's go ahead and bind to the customers table. And it's enable deletes, inserts, and updates on our data source. Hit finish. Let's tell the grid to use the link data source we just configured. And let's go ahead and enable editing on the grid, inserting, deleting, and filtering. And let's remove some columns that I don't think we'll need. Modify date, row grid, password. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and run this guy. Make sure your SQL service is started because it is needed to actually spin up the development fabric and development storage for Azure to actually emulate or simulate the Windows Azure simulation environment. Okay, so here we've got our page loaded, and let's just check some basic vital signs here. Let's do a search. Let's edit. Oh, actually hit delete there. Go ahead and check it's deleting. All right, let's go ahead and edit this guy. Put a Z on his last name. So great. So we've got data moving back and forward from our local Azure debug environment with our SQL Azure instance in the cloud. Make sure paging's working. So great, everything seems to work.